Southold Town and give you a sense of what's also happening on the national level and why we need to be concerned about this. So I will introduce Rona in a minute or two, but we have some other people that I'd like to introduce and just have speak for a couple minutes. I have Catherine Casey, who is our chairwoman of the committee, of the Southold Democratic Committee, and she has some updates and some information to share with you.
Thank you, Debbie, and thank you, Liz, for organizing this event and all your work for the club. As Debbie said, my name is Catherine Casey Quigley, and I'm the recently elected chair of the Southold Democrats. And just turning to something Debbie just said about waking up every morning and having something new to be terrified about, what I feel like my job is to take that terror and turn it into local action. So I really tell all of you to, if you wake up one morning and you read the news and you're upset, next thought, how can I get involved? How can I help? And there is so much that needs to happen even right here in Southold Town. As I'm sure you all know, the Democratic Party has a lot of strides that we need to make in order to grow and be stronger and be more successful. And if we can do that here in Southold Town, we can do it everywhere, and the party can be stronger nationwide. So we are a small but very important piece of the puzzle. And I'm just going to mention 3 things that are happening right now. There are ways that you can get involved. So the first one is we're in the middle of collecting petitions for the Democratic candidates for the congressional primary. So there are currently 6 candidates seeking elected office, and every Democrat in Southold Town we would invite and ask to sign a petition for one of the candidates. This isn't your vote. You can ultimately vote for somebody else, but you can only sign one petition. But we really do ask that you help these candidates get on the ballot. They each need 1,250 signatures within the district, and our committee is responsible for going all around Southold Town to collect those signatures. So please don't leave here today without signing one. I have some, Debbie has some.
We can actually pass this around, but again, you have to make sure that you do not sign more than one. It cannot be for more than one candidate, and you can only have one signature.
Instead of passing them around, I sense that it could be very messy. Everyone's trying to eat. It might be easier for folks, for folks at the end of the breakfast to come up and sign, just so that we don't have syrup and butter. I would drop syrup and butter all over everything if you pass it around.
Yes, you know, they look at these signatures very carefully, and part of the competition is basically trying to eliminate any of them. So if there's like syrup covering a signature, they may eliminate it. So signing at the beginning.
And you also want to put your physical address, not a P.O. box, but a physical address. It needs to be your name printed.
And Debbie, it has to be the name that you know that you have signed on the election sign-in.
Right.
It has to match what is from YAPA.
Right. In other words,
If
I
it's
sign
George
my name as
Summers,
Deborah. I go by Debbie, but I sign my name when I vote as Deborah. That's my official name. So that's the way it should appear here. Printed, signed, physical address. Okay, thank you. And I did have a question from someone who was asking, do they have to leave Southold to sign this petition?
You can do that?
Yeah, you can drop it out the town.
So there you go. Thank you. So yeah, petitions is the first thing. Any questions, just come and ask. Feel free. And then another thing I wanted to mention that many of you may already know about, the Southold Democrats are running a bus to Washington, D.C. on March 24th for the March for Our Lives. And there are still seats available on the bus. And we have had an incredible outpouring of support from generous people. Some of you are here offering to sponsor students. We currently have more sponsors waiting to sponsor students than we do students at the moment. So we aren't in need of more pledges, but we are incredibly grateful for the outpouring of support to support students that head down to the march. So that's very exciting, and as I said, there are still seats available, and we will be accepting people to register for the bus up until Thursday. And that information can be found on our website, the Southold Democrats. Ron, did you have a question? Yes, it is possible to sponsor an adult, absolutely. And if I get inquiries, I will, anybody who needs a sponsorship, I then contact a sponsor and say, is it okay, this is an adult? Or, there are we have a couple of adults being sponsored. So, and then the third and final thing, and then I'll be done, is just to thank you for donating today by coming to the breakfast, but also asking you to consider donating again.